Welcome back to Wagertalk.com. I'm your host, Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio by Brian Leonard, also of Wagertalk. Brian, College Bowl action continues. We've got Virginia Tech and Cincinnati. And if you look at this one on the surface, you look at records, you look at the line, you scratch your head a little bit. You got a 9-3 team playing a 6-6 team, and the line's only a field goal. First glance looks pretty, easy maybe to grab the team and lay the field goal with Cincinnati. Yeah,
Cincinnati's played the weaker schedule, which is why they are in that position. Actually, to make it even worse, if you compare the two scores against Ohio State, which was a common opponent, Virginia Tech is much better than Cincinnati, but obviously you can't do that. Cincinnati's a team offensively. There hasn't really been anybody been able to stop them all year. Unfortunately, defensively, they don't do a very good job, and you've got the Virginia Tech team who's just the opposite. Defensively, they're still the typical Virginia Tech team. Offensively, they really struggled again this year.
I'm old school, and I'm just plain old, but I liked when you've got a matchup that pits defense is the strength versus offense is the strength. I like to go with defense, and I've always been a guy that one of the formulas for success for me over the years in bowl games, the formula has been if you got a good defensive team, they've played the tougher schedule, and they're an underdog, I stop. I don't have to look any further. That's what I do. And that's definitely Virginia Tech in this one. But I will admit, and we see it in college football over the last few years, we're seeing it more in the NFL now. Scoring's becoming more of a factor. These teams with the wide open offenses and that it's harder to stop these teams with their offenses that they have.
I know you're a big situational handicapper. My concern here is the word out of Virginia Tech is they want to win this because they want to have a winning record. Mm-hmm. They've had, 20 years in a row of straight winning records. The problem is they just beat Virginia, and that's their big rival. Now they're playing in a bowl game. This is not where they wanted to be coming into the season. Cincinnati didn't have the same expectations. I know Cincinnati can score. They've scored on anybody, even if Virginia Tech's a little bit better than what they've normally seen. My concern is, can Virginia Tech score? Now, the Cincinnati defense has not been good. This is going to be, a lot of times you want to look at a correlated parlay. Mm-hmm. And if you say Virginia Tech to the under, say Cincinnati with the over, I really don't know which way this is going to go. So I'll be sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and go old school with this one. I'm going to take Virginia Tech. And I agree with you on the Virginia being their big game, and it got them into the bowls. That was a winner-take-all. Whichever team won that was the one that was going to the bowl. And if it would have been that they're 7 and, if they wouldn't have the 500 record and coming off of that, I probably would not be involved in it because they are going for that record. I'm going to not worry about that they beat their big rival to get here. But I do like they had to play their way in. They won the game they had to win at the end of the season to get here. So they're happy to be here because they earned it to get in here. So I'm going to go ahead with the dog here. I'm going to take Virginia Tech plus the points. And Cincinnati, yes, they've been an absolute offensive machine, but the level of competition, when you're beating that 7-game winning streak they had, when 5 of the teams, you had SMU, South Florida, Tulane, East Carolina, Connecticut, and throw in Temple at the end. That's not a powerhouse of teams that they're facing.
East Carolina's got one of the last bowl games. They must be really good.
East Carolina, take that out. They've got a good offense, and that was the shootout game.
But they did struggle going down the stretch.
Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and take Virginia Tech plus the points. We're going to call the mild upset 24-20 Virginia Tech. And guys, the bowl's full swing. And if you want to get everything, head over to Wagertalk. Check out your favorite capper, whoever it might be. We've got everybody's bowl package and NFL playoffs. You can get everything right through the Super Bowl. $179. You can check that out. And guys, if this is the first time you're signing up at Wagertalk, after your first $12 purchase, $12 or more, we're going to put $50 in your account. Just send an email to support with your username. Say, I made my first purchase. As soon as we confirm that, within 24 hours, you'll have an extra $50 in your account to spend any way you like. All right, we're going to come right back with another play. We're going to go to Sunday NFL action. That's up next. Wagertalk.com.